Hey you guys, it's your girl Gabrielle London, and you're tuned in for another episode of I, Gabrielle London. Now, as you can see, I have on a face mask because this right here is our new face. And it's mandatory everywhere in America, if not the whole world right now. But I'm pretty sure it's only mandatory in most states in America. Um, I live in Chicago, so we just issued a mandatory, I won't say mandatory stay-at-home order, but it is recommended by our mayor, Lori Lightfoot. Um, and I work in retail, so this is literally my attire, like, every day. I only get to breathe when I get home. And it's crazy. Like, the new stay-at-home order has been issued all over different states. It's not mandatory in every state because, of course, some cases are higher than most. But the fact that we have to continue to wear these is so irritating. And I honestly cannot wait until all this is over. Um, you literally can't go anywhere without it. You can walk on the street, of course, but I do recommend you walk with a face mask on the street because supposedly COVID-19 is airborne. And the only place you can't catch it is your own home, especially if you're cleaning your house. So make sure you clean your house. Make sure you disinfect everything. But you can't enjoy life anymore because you constantly have to come outside with one of these. Like, look at this. These are literally all the face masks that I have to match different outfits that I have. Because I can't wear the same mask every day, of course. Especially if they're not disposable. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, I want to say I have at least 30 masks. And I'm still buying more because when I wear one, of course, like I said, I don't wear the same mask every day. I always wear a new mask with a new outfit or if it's a new day. And I try to wear the disposable mask if I'm just going somewhere quick so that way I don't have to dirty a mask that has to be washed. But yeah, like it's blowing my mind by how long this has stayed in America. I feel like the COVID-19 pandemic has definitely affected all of our lives and the way we do things. Right now, like I said, I'm in retail, so my store is still open and retail stores are still open, but the restaurant life has drastically changed. You are no longer allowed to eat indoors, and if you do eat outdoors, of course, you could take your mask off to eat, but if you leave the table or if you have to go to the bathroom, or even some instances, if you're talking to a waiter or waitress, you have to put your mask back on to talk to them. And I actually experienced that when I went out with a friend to a restaurant. And it was kind of like, you had to constantly, oh my goodness, I have to put the mask back on. But it's ridiculous. And it's necessary, of course, because this has affected so many people and it's caused a lot of death and it's caused a lot of people to get sick. So I'm not going to say it's a fluke or anything because it is serious and it's ridiculous. I feel like with everything that's going on with COVID-19, make sure that you are prepared and you're equipped for everything. Make sure you have your mini mask that you need to wear. I will say that everything has definitely changed for me because I'm in school right now, so all my classes are pretty much online, and even next semester they'll be online as well. And just like my daily routines of trying to go out and enjoy some fun, right now you have to limit yourself to less than 10 people if you're gathering with close friends and family. So I just, I've had small gatherings or groupings with my friends, and of course sometimes we still wear masks with each other, so it's just it's definitely an eye-opener for me, and it's like, ugh, it's very stressful, I will say that. Like today I went to an exhibit, and art exhibits are still open, and I believe some museums here in Chicago, even with the mandate right now for the stay-at-home order, I already bought my ticket, so I went. But even just going into places like that, like we're required to wear a mask, but you could also take your mask off to take pictures. But even though the exhibit was so amazing, like people made me afraid to take my mask off because they were afraid to take their mask off. So as much as I wanted to take pictures and have fun with my mask off, I felt like I was doing something bad if I took my mask off. And even with this whole like atmosphere of like going out or even walking down the street, like people look at you weird if you don't have a mask on. Or I'll walk down the street, and if I'm walking past someone and I have my mask down because I'm just trying to breathe, I immediately put it back on because I'm like, oh my god, I don't want them to catch it if I have it. It's just the culture of the face mask. It's new. Like, this is literally your new face. Like, this is all you'll ever see for the next couple months, and it's scary. It's really scary. But it's the world we live in now, and it's trending everywhere, especially on YouTube, on Google, on the news, on social media. It's everywhere. Face masks. And I will say they are trying to come out with new face masks all the time. I think I was on Groupon and I saw there was a face mask with a shield built on top of it for your eyes. I saw a lady today with a face mask and it was clear, but it had like black, I don't know, it was really weird. It was like clear all on the sides, but in the middle, right down the middle, it was all black so it could cover her mouth. And I don't really know what the purpose of that was, but if she likes it, I love it. Yeah, the face mask culture is definitely taking over. A lot of top designers are now including face masks in their collections, and there's face masks pretty much sold everywhere. There's face masks. I know I got this one at Ace Hardware store. I got this one at my job. I got this one at the mall. I got these at TJ Maxx. This is actually a face mask that my job provided me with. Walgreens. This is a face mask that one of my grandma's neighbors made me. And yeah, that's just... Wear your face mask. Keep people safe.